G'day world, my name's Chris Hogan and I'm from BeachCity. Today we're having a conversation with Leigh Kelson, Martin Talvari and Yuval Hertzog right here in Burleigh Heads at Burleigh Social Cafe. It was actually a bit of a reunion with Yuval and Martin, and they hadn't seen each other for a while, so Martin was a little bit surprised that we even had this set up. I'm sure you'll enjoy the conversation. It was absolutely awesome.
In this new world of sort of entrepreneurship and the startup culture that we've discussed, how important is lifestyle to blend into that?
Look, that's my favorite question. The reason why I wanted to travel, I wanted to find the perfect combination of lifestyle and business. Like, where's the best place in the world where I personally can do business? My day-to-day, I wake up, I ride my bike here at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. How do you manage the stress is important, and you want to be in a relaxed place. And I think being close to the beach, cafes, good food, get proper sleep, and all those things are really important for all kinds of work, for millennials and for everyone.
For everyone, right?
Yeah,
right.
I've done skydiving.
Right.
Yeah.
How many times have you done skydiving?
Oh, a couple of times.
Is there some comparison between running events and jumping out of an aeroplane?
Yeah. You got a hard deadline. You got
to pull the cord at the right time, right?
A Marriott type of event is one of the things, the basic, that actually start this movement forward. This is something that gets people from the entrepreneur level, people from the industry, from investment and government, all come together and talk about things in a new way of thinking, where this will drive for a cultural change.
Yuval, mate, we have you to blame or you to thank?
I guess so. If you want to point a finger, I'm your man usually. We decided to go to one of the biggest startup competition in the world in Finland, Slush. When I got to Slush, I said, this is so great, I have to speak with the organizer. We have to replicate it here. So I started talking with some of the organizers there. I said, I'm going to follow this up. I was invited to a forum, a Gold Coast City forum, about how to bring innovation and how to change the landscape of how business is done, and how to encourage entrepreneurship and startup in the Gold Coast by the council. And both me and Leigh met for the first time together with a lot of other people, and then we started talking that we need to start to think differently. We need to look at the whole thing from a different way. This is not a corporate or a small business loan that we need to give to. This is something that we want to disrupt an entire market and hopefully go global. Otherwise, we're always going to think small. We spoke with Martin, we had a lot of conversation.
We had numerous conference calls in Finland and wherever you were at the time.
We started doing a lot of legwork to see who's interested, what's the political scene, what's the corporate scene.
What's the appetite for it here?
Who's going to be contributing, who's going to be participating, and we met with everyone and anyone.
State, local, federal. We met with everyone and anyone that would give us the time to talk to us.
Then things really started to move from there. After months of chats, I think we knew that we were going to do this. That was just a perfect opportunity. And then, well, long story short, we did Slush in Melbourne.
And it was the time where the government, the federal government, started changing its path toward innovation. They start throwing resources, start building plans. The thing is, they didn't really know how to do it. So you see that they're really open to that, but they need the guidance, they need the help. And I think they saw Martin and Slush as a helping hand there.
I would love to see Marriott in the next 10 years really capture the best of Australia. And I don't, not limited to entrepreneurship, but I mean the culture, the lifestyle.
From my perspective, BeachCity is really about the celebration of the lifestyle, the culture. It's forward-looking, so it's about the future. And I think what we want to try and do is demystify the future, particularly for our younger audience or our younger people within the community. What I'm really passionate about is helping particularly all entrepreneurs, anyone that has an entrepreneurial spirit, but particularly what I call the Triple J demographic in Australia, which is that late high school through to sort of your late 20s, where you're looking to access, have a voice, have a platform, and access information that's relative to you and your lifestyle, and more importantly, legitimising that entrepreneurship is a part. But if you're out there, you're building good products, you're making customers happy, then that's a really cool thing to be doing.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the message that I want to get across.
Yeah. Myriad is not going to be building the community. We're just playing a tiny, tiny little role in this. And it requires everyone to come around the discussion. We're just throwing a party.
I think there's a will definitely there. There's definitely an intent. I think that everyone's still grasping for to shore, but I think with some innovation or some initiatives such as Myriad, it's going to go down the right path. Because the drive is there, and you can see the new generation coming and they want it, they need it, and the economy of the world demands it. So this is going to be a survival.
Survival of the fittest, right?
Yeah.
There's two things that we can do, that we can all do as a community from grassroots, and that is build true international global networks, and build capability into our people here. And whether that's that's practical entrepreneurial skills that come through experience, and you know, getting that experience to the people that need it the most.
Yeah.
And that's stuff we can do, right?
Yeah.